But today we will continue what we read last time about what Srila Thakur Mahashaya says, the treasure I desire as a practitioner, I will get when I attain my spiritual body. It's just a question of being ripe or unripe. The ripe stage is the stage of pure loving devotion, and the unripe stage is the stage of practice. That is the essential truth about devotional practice, about principles. So this is one of very important verses of Prema Bhakti Candrika, because as I mentioned last time, it gives so much hope. It opens the perspective of being ripe or unripe, and naturally all of us, we will be ripening. Ripening means we are growing into the deeper understanding of what it means to be in devotional relationship, devotional feelings, and devotional reality. Because at the moment, more or less, I am thinking that this reality of this body and this life and this planet Earth and wherever we are, this is my reality. It is also, but at the same time, there is another reality. There is a divine, eternal reality, and we can learn to feel ourselves into that reality. That reality is ongoing, it's ever present, and it exists as a possibility for souls to take shelter of. So how is this accomplished? It's very nice that Narottam Das Thakur says, first we have to have greedy devotion. Greedy means there must be an intention that really I would like to, improve. Because in this world also, if I don't have an intention, then it's like, we call it in German lukewarm. Lukewarm means, it's not this and it's not that. And somehow we are in between the different feelings, sometimes here and sometimes that. It's also described in the scriptures as our marginal position that Gurudev often talks about, ping pong, sometimes this, sometimes that. That is not intentional, is not fixed. So if it's like that, the ripening process will take longer. But then we continued in the explanation, and also Anantadas Babaji is giving this example. When we get from our Gurudev, who is a self-realized soul, and realized especially in Manjari Bhav Sadhana, in being a Dasi of Srimati Radhika, then we are being connected, and we are being also supported in realizing who we are. And that form will manifest especially by receiving Karma Gayatri. Baba especially mentions Karma Bija Gayatri, because he explained in the mantra is the form, In the mantra is the form. That's very, very deep and nice subject for meditation. How is it that in the mantra is the form? And then it goes further. It's not only a form, it's also a lila. It's something happening. Something is going on there. And there's a, quality. And Radha and Mohan, they have a relationship. And that relationship is revealed in the Karma Bij mantra. Revealed means, Jai Maharaj, she came to help me.
No. Just if you're free to tell that.
So this form is revealed and also opened through the Karma Bija mantra. So when we are chanting, when we have gotten this from our Gurudev, and we are very deeply devoted to chanting our mantra, and to not only do it as a, duty fulfilled, but somehow try to develop a trust and a feeling that in the mantra is the form and all the qualities of Srimati Radhika, and of course of Mohan, her beloved Mohan. Then we can have some realizations about that. And that is called, what Anantadas Babaji is explaining here also, the ripening process. So we are growing into that. Here it said last time, the word Divya Gyan refers to the knowledge of the empowered mantra being the very form of the Lord, and that through it, the aspirant will achieve knowledge of his specific relationship with the Lord. So that's very deep. I like to repeat it because it is the main and the most important, foundation. It's 56. Yeah. The foundation of us having faith in the mantras, having faith in chanting and meditating the mantras, and having, the patience also to continue chanting the mantras and always go deeper, deeper, deeper in our feelings with these, especially Kama Gayatri and Gopal mantra also. But all the acharyas, they always mention Kama Gayatri is the most important mantra in our, secretly or hiddenly, silently meditated japa. And then through that, the aspirant, means all of us who are trying for that, will achieve knowledge of their specific relationship with the Lord. So that refers to those who are practicing in all bhavas, means also those who are practicing in paternal relationship. They want a relationship as a parent, or they want a relationship as a friend with Krishna. But also, like us, we have been introduced by our Gurudev into Manjari Bhav Sadhana. So we would love to have a relation with Srimati Radhika as her assistant, her dasi. And this also, chanting this mantra, which I think all of you have gotten, when we are having, if this really is becoming a very important time of the day, and it will carry me, the mantra will carry me through the day also. It's not only that I chant it and then it's finished, but really I try to carry it in my chitta, in my consciousness, in my, it's repeating itself, as you have maybe the experience. The Maha Mantra also, once we go into a certain intensity and amount of chanting, it's coming itself in the heart, and it's there during the day, during my activities. It's inside, it's repeating itself. So this also is important, that we come to that level where also the Kama Gayatri mantra is so familiar with me, it's so close with me, that I can feel it, I can come closer with it, and I feel that in this form of that revealed mantra, there is my form, it's my dasi, it's me, and it's my Ishta Devi, it's my beloved, worshipable Srimati Radhika. And of course also her Mohan, but first of all, we are concentrating on how this Kama Gayatri is also representing Srimati Radhika, because she is the one who is, as we're hearing almost every day, enchanting Mohan. She is the one who is actually the force, the loving force behind all of the activity of this Rasika Shekara, this Brajendra Nandana, in this Vrindavan Dham. So like this, slowly, we are hearing about it, and we can have a desire in the heart that I would like to connect with it. And I would like to, from chanting it automatically or ritualistically, to come to a deeper level of feeling with it. And of course, Gurudev will help me with that. My elder Vaishnavas will help me with that also. But this is actually also something where it needs to be done in a regular way and in a concentrated and receiving mood, so that we can come more and more to the ripened stage. Maharaj, would you like to add on this? Because I think it's a very important subject, how the Karma Gayatri is revealing our form and is also revealing our relationship.
So this subject, I was kind of, wondering which mantra. So everybody knows Maha Mantra, and some devotee, especially who initiate, knows the mantra. And then somebody may wondering, what mantra is the most important. Then maybe only Maha Mantra may be good, but we need Diksha Mantra, Gayatri Mantra. And then why? Then it specifically, this kind of desire could fulfilled because of karma bija. And it is said, Gopala Mantra, we can get a siddhi. And then why Karma Gayatri? This is the question. Why Gurudev say Karma Gayatri is so important? Then Suniti did also explain very nicely. And I feel Karma Gayatri means depend on our consciousness. Karma Gayatri means, see, in Braja Prema, in Vrindavan's love, what relationship most precious is, Acharya said, Madhura Rasa. So in this Karma Gayatri, it describes this Madhura Rasa. But the question is, what kind of bhava, what kind of relationship? It is up to our consciousness, which consciousness we chant. And this, generally speaking, comes from Gurudev. Mercy of Gurudev. Some devotee may want to Gopi Baba. And then somebody want to Saki Baba. Or somebody want to Manjari Baba. And then this meaning also different way we can take. For example, I don't know, it's good for this kind of class, I can tell you or not, this is questioning. But say, Karma Gayatri, generally speaking, when first I learn Karma Gayatri, then this is called Krishna Gayatri. Why Krishna Gayatri? Because generally speaking, Kamadeva, in Vrindavan, Kamadeva refer to Krishna. And then we are learning. I went to Narayan Maharaj. Then Narayan Maharaj, Gurudev said, Keshav Maharaj said.
Acha?
Yeah.
Bah.
It's Karma Gayatri mean to Radha and Krishna.
In the mantra.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we kind of shocked. shocked, honestly. And then Gurudev disclosed more.
Yes.
Manjari is hiding. This is only Guru Kripa.
Mm-hmm.
Then, then why Manjari is hiding? This just like Chaitanya Charitamrita, which we mentioned last Friday. Because wherever Radha is there, shadow should be there.
False.
Whenever Radha Mohan Leela, backside, Manjari is there, Kinkar is there. But from beginning, I could not to see this vision. This vision comes from Gurudev. So therefore, some devotee chanting, okay, Kamadeva, only Krishna. Okay, my goal is Krishna. That's also okay. But if our feeling increase, mercy coming, fall unto us, then we start thinking, more broad vision. Krishna need Radhika. Because without Radhika, Krishna cannot satisfy. Because this is true in Srimad Bhagavatam. Gopi and Krishna, they are dancing Rasa Leela. And then Radhika thinking, oh my God, Krishna treat me like other gopis. Okay, I just go, run away. And then Mohan starts thinking, oh my God, Radhika is missing. Then what to use to dancing with other gopi? Because Radhika is there and then Rasa Leela is meaningful. So, and then Krishna ran after Radhika. That shows us Radharani is most important for Mohan. So slowly we understand Mohan need Radhika. Then Kama Gayatri, Madhura Leela is inside. But which kind of Madhura Leela? This is up to our desire, up to our consciousness, up to our mercy from Gurudev. So therefore this Kama Gayatri is very deep. So this is amazing. In any mantra actually, and slowly understand. Actually, even Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we need which consciousness, which position we are chanting. This is say slowly from soul conscious, bodily consciousness, soul consciousness, and then Swarupa consciousness. So this is very actually deep subject matter. This is our Narayan Maharaj used to say this Gayatri mantra is Diksha process. Dipya Jnana process is not only initiation, but quite a long process. Why long process? Because until we can get Swarupa Siddhi, this real Jnana, Dipya Jnana is Swarupa Siddhi. So to attain, maybe initiation is good, but from initiation just starting point. But the final point is final point of Dipya Jnana is Swarupa and Swarupa Siddhi. So this is not so easy process, but we need which I want. What is the goal? And what kind of meditation should I do? This we have to learn from Gurudev. Because by my own, we have no power. We have to follow Anugatya. Follow someone following Rupa Raghunatha. This is, I feel, this is most important thing. So therefore, this mantra is meaning very deep. So this is, we must learn from Gurudev. And then by the mercy of Gurudev, Divya Jnana coming, let's say, Narottam Das Thakur say, Divya Jnana, Fride Pokasito. By the mercy of Gurudev, this Divya Jnana, Swarupa Swarupa Siddhi, is revealed or manifest in the heart. So this is Narottam Das. This especially, I was shocked. Oh my God, Suniti did select this verse was, oh my God, so deep. Baba explained so amazingly, nicely explained. So this is, so I want to hear more Suniti did this reading.
I was just thinking when you were nicely sharing that how lucky we are that, like you said, we are in the process, all of us, but the revelations are very individual. And usually everyone keeps their revelations also in the heart as like a treasure because it's very personal. It's between us and Srimati Radhika, us and Guru Devi. And it's not something to, openly discuss. But at the same time, Baba is openly saying that by chanting this empowered mantra, by getting Diksha or Divya Gyan, the process of transcendental revelation has, so to say, started, right? It has started, but it's not fully ripened because Narottam Das Thakur says, being ripe or unripe depends, as you explain, also on my consciousness of my practice and the depth of my relationship to Srimati Radhika and my Guru Mandali. So, but at the same time, it is that we all are on that same path. And I must say, when we develop our relationships among each other and also with Gurudev, then we can share these things. And many things will come, more things will come than just the general inspiration, what we are getting from, it's all in that mantra. The form is in the mantra. The relationship is in the mantra. Like you said, some people chant Krishna Gayatri with the Krishna relationship in mind. But if those people are also not guided by someone who has realizations, for example, of Sakya Bhav or of any kind of relationship, then it will take a longer time. So that's another reason why I am very much attached to coming to Vrindavan by the mercy of Srimati Radhika and Gurudev, that I always have a hope to get one drop more of that, drop of mercy of Gurudev, and it comes into the heart. It doesn't come externally. It comes in the heart. Like the container of the heart will grow. Like my capacity to keep these feelings and the desire and the eagerness will grow every time when that relationship is activated or revived. So that is important, that always to remember how important are the Diksha mantras and to put our heart in there, to put my soul in there, and if possible, to put my Swarup in there. And like you beautifully explained, according to that, it will be revealed. Because that Divya Gyan, that divine knowledge, it comes from Gurudev to some souls who are really open-hearted and are also very eager to follow that process.
And also I want to mention one thing. After association with Gurudev, this is my conclusion. To associate from self-realized soul and hearing self-realized soul is so important. Because we can read, scripture, any scripture, we can read. But our capacity, our vision is so narrow. We cannot penetrate their essence. But if we say, here Gurudev says something, then I start thinking, oh my God, Gurudev said this way, I don't understand. What does it mean, Like from beginning, Gurudev start explaining, Chaitanya's radha. And, and then Gadadhar is Radha Shakti. Oh my God. What is he saying, And then I meditate, and then finally I understand. Wow. True. So, means Gurudev, what self-realized soul say, that sometimes we may not understand immediately. But this subject matter, we have to think, meditate, go in deep. Then one day, if we are fortunate, we can understand, wow, that meaning. So therefore, this Zoom class is so valuable. Because so much jewel inside. Because sometimes only myself, I cannot penetrate. But Gurudev can say so many things. But also, my God sister, my God brother, helping me. Wow. This understanding I did not know. I could not penetrate. So this kind of, so therefore this association is the most important thing. Higher than myself. And self-realized soul, it's something say different way, but this is very valuable. And sometimes we may not accept immediately, but if we fortunate, slowly understand. This Gurudev is so deep. To understand Gurudev is not so easy, very difficult. But by the mercy of association, Radha Mohan's mercy, Vrindavan's mercy, we could slowly understand. So this is I want to say.
Beautiful, Maharaj. So again, the word Divya Gyan, transcendental knowledge, refers to the knowledge of the empowered mantra being the very form of the Lord, and through it, the aspirant will achieve knowledge of his specific relationship with the Lord, who is the presiding deity over the mantra. Yes.
Wow, this is also,
Yes, it is amazing. There's only one sentence you cannot stop.
One sentence we can explain so many things. So just I want to add. Sometime when, I don't know, maybe this is, okay. So sometimes say, before chanting Diksha, we have to bathe.
We have to what?
Bathe.
Oh yeah, take a bath. Yeah, shower.
Or sometimes we are contaminated, like, very, like intimate family member passed away, should not chant. These things, at first we don't understand. Why? I slowly understand this mantra is same with the presiding deity. Each mantra has personality, form, guna, quality and person and leader, everything in this mantra. So, and then if we slowly understand, then our chanting may be little bit different. Because from beginning, okay, I just chant, but without no meaning sometimes, just chanting. That's also good, very good. But slowly, oh my God, wow, this mantra has kind of person. Wow, this mantra is person. Wow. This kind of presiding deity. So this means that each mantra is not only word, but also everything, personalities, this inside. Sometimes we say Nam, Nami. It's same sometimes, Nam, Nami. And then slowly, means name and the person in spiritual platform. It's same. But the name is more merciful. We don't understand from beginning, But if fortunate, we slowly understand. Oh, name is person. Oh, mantra is person. Even treating this japa beads. Also, slowly we understand, oh my God. This japa beads, Torasi beads, initiation beads is also very precious. Oh my God. Wow. This is Saki there. Gopi there. So Radha Mohan there. Then slowly we treat more nicely. So this Baba just mentioned, who is a presiding deity over the mantra. From beginning we may not understand, but slowly, by the mercy of Gurudev, we may feel, we may understand, and complete understanding, I think, Siddha.
Means Divya Gyan becomes Divya Dasha.
Yeah.
Means the transcendental knowledge becomes, when the form is manifested, we can see the form, we can speak with it, with her, and we can feel it.
So this need mercy of Gurudev, mercy of Vaishnava, mercy of Holy Name, mercy of Radha Mohan. It's not my endeavor. Of course, we need my endeavor. But especially we are like, our case, at least my case, is Kripa Siddha case. How much sadhana we can do, I can do. Only we are depend on Kripa, means mercy. If mercy come, sometimes Gurudev said, what do you mean mercy? What do you mean mercy? Mercy means without endeavor, without effort.
Causelessness.
Causeless. Someone who is qualified or no qualification, some is qualification, it doesn't matter. No effort. Mercy is coming, it's coming. So, at least I feel my case is only Kripa. Only Kripa.
In this connection, there is an explanation of mantra, like the 8-syllable mantra in the Uttarakanda or Sri Padma Purana, wherein the meaning of the words Divya Gyan is determined. In the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, the knowledge of this specific relationship with the presiding deity, no? As we have heard, means the Ekadasha Bhav, the 11-fold relationship of the sadhaka with the mantra devata. Sri Gopi Janavalabha or Manjari Swarup. Interesting, no? That he is mentioning only two. Why? Because in the mantra, in the Gayatri mantra, either we can see Krishna, Gopi Janavalabha, or we see Radha. And then it becomes Manjari Swarup. When we see Krishna in that, or we worship Krishna in that, then we have the bhavas of Sakabhav, or a parental relationship. And if we see Srimati Radhika, and if we feel her, then it's Manjari. That's very, very, very interesting. Also, and a deep truth behind that.
It's very interesting, this, Gopijana Bharava. Many interpretations in Gopijana Bharava. Here, Baba says, Gopijana Bharava means Manjari Swarup.
Oh, you think it's the same there in this? I thought it was two. It's interesting.
Yeah, what do you mean? Two means?
Yeah, you make it one. It's also very beautiful.
Because this...
He says, Sri Gopi Janavalabha or Manjari Swarup. So, anyway, it's interesting.
Anyway, this is very, very deep, interesting.
Yes. So, we can talk with Gurudev about this. But according to our relationship we have, the mantra will give a different relationship. That means sambandha. And then from sambandha, from the relationship comes avidya, and then prem prayojan. This is the process of our sadhana bhakti. It will develop into bhava bhakti and prema bhakti according to our progress and mercy we get. In the Patalakanda or Padma Purana, we find descriptions of how the practitioners who have taken shelter of Madhura Ras and who know the principle of Krishna Ras meditate on their siddhadeha, which is suitable for mentally rendered devotional service. So it's important, like Baba says here, meditate on the we have gotten from Gurudev, all of us who are so lucky and who are eager to enter into that. We have gotten some secrets, revelations that are coming through Srimati Radhika, through Gurudev, to us. In that, we call this also sometimes Swarup initiation, or here it is called receiving the Ekadasha Bhav, the specific relationship. So we are meditating on this, and meditating on this also is a development, and through developing this meditation, and making it, so to say, strong and nishtha, fixed and growing, then this meditation of the siddhadeha is suitable for mentally rendering devotional service. And it sounds maybe complicated, but it's very, very, it's not out of this world, because we are reading every day Vilapa Kushmanjali. So in this Vilapa Kushmanjali, Raghunath Das is Tulsi Manjari. that Tulsi Manjari, he has gotten it from his Gurudev, Rupa Manjari. So we know that in a way he is Siddha, but also we know from his life history that he has gone through different relationships. He has gone through, his cool guru, then he was given to Nitai, then Nitai blessed him to go to Gauranga, to Jagannath Puri, where Gauranga put him in the hands of Swarup Damodar. And then from there, he went through all his times in serving Mahaprabhu and doing his sadhana in a very renounced and very extraordinary way. But still, after they entered into the Nitya Leela, he wanted to go to Vrindavan because he wanted to also meet Rupa and Raghunath. So at that time, he was first in Govardhan. You remember Maharaj? He was first in Govardhan, Raghunath Das Goswami. And Gurudev told me that was his time when he was a little bit desperate, because Govardhan also, he says, that time he was not so fixed yet on his Manjari Bhav, and that he got from Rupa when he went to Radhakund. And that was the time when he was entering, externally for us, also for our benefit, into full realization of his Manjari Swarup as Tulasi Manjari. And then he wrote and he shared his prayers of Vilap Kush Manjari, in which he is revealing this. What does it mean to do service to Srimati Radhika? And usually Gurudev will also reveal to us what service is your service, and that how you can meditate it and how to feel it also in your daily activities, but also to meditate on it in our inner meditations.
So, like Mahaprabhu gave Giraj and
Gunjamala
to Raghunath Das Goswami. Means Gurudev give Govardhan and Radharani. So, but Govardhan, Gurudev many times say, Govardhan have many rasa.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Many rasa is going on in Govardhan. Sometimes Sakya rasa, or maybe sometimes, maybe Vatsala rasa, or many different kind of Madhura rasa. So, but Radha Kunda is completely only Madhura rasa. So therefore, Raghunatha Das, at first he went to Govardhan, which Suniti did say, but finally, by the mercy of Rupa, Sri Rupa, he was fixed at Radha Kunda in Manjari Baba. So this is also very, very interesting.
Very, very deep, very deep subjects, and Gurudev will reveal this to us according to our own desire and our own meditation on this. In other words, now comes the quote. Na devo devam archayet, devo bhutva devam yajet. Unless the sadhaka is a god, he cannot worship Godhead. And being himself a god, he can worship Godhead. This is so shocking because we don't want to be God. Sometimes we want to be servant. And here it is said, we need to have, this godness. Being himself a god, he can worship Godhead. This is a very beautiful, beautiful subject also.
Unless we become godly, we cannot become worship God. More in short, if we have material body, we cannot worship someone who has spiritual body. So if we have spiritual body, unless we have spiritual body in real sense, we cannot worship the Lord who has a spiritual body. This I feel, to understand this in this way maybe.
Yes, very beautiful in an easy way, because you say, I need to have divine qualities to understand the divine. But there's also very many quotes in our Shastras where it says you cannot understand Krishna or Srimati Radhika with the material senses. Means with this body here of Suniti Dasi, it's not possible, because this body is so much covered by matter that it's not possible to enter into my eternal service. But if I completely, with this body, what is so beautiful about this body, if I can go deeply into my meditation of who I am as a Dasi, and then connect from that soul consciousness, Swarup consciousness, with my Srimati Radhika, I can do my service, and I can also understand by meditation on this, how this service is also transferring in this world through my sadhaka deha. So we have to develop these divine qualities, which are also explained. I think it's Radha Sudanidhi, the saintly mind. Gurudev is always loving to explain to us what is a saintly mind, how to come, to a saintly mind, to come from the material-oriented mind to a saintly mind, and then come from the material body consciousness to the Bhavadeya or the soul body. That is a very important transformation. All of us, we are in this transformation on our different levels. And especially in Vrindavan, I feel it's more easy to feel the soul body for myself. Because our whole daily activities, the whole day is centered around this, right? We are all here to center myself completely on this. More and more and more. And then we come together with all our brothers and sisters in front of Radha Mohan, and we take this, with a loving heart, we try to beg for Srimati Radhika's mercy, Mohan's mercy, that they will also reveal to us more and more who we are and how to behave, how to feel, and how to transfer all of this also here in my relationship with Gurudev. Especially Gurudev is giving us so much love by training us. And that training is not always just the sweet sugar side of life. Sometimes Gurudev has lately taught that understand, you as disciples, when you get some chastisement, this is a kind of a mercy to come out of false ego. So like this, we are trained here. We are together. We are the very small community. This is very special. Because I have been in communities where there's 1,000 bhaktas, but then you don't get this personal training. You get general Vaidhi Bhakti kind of training. You go to the holy places. You are just, trained in general katha, mostly about Krishna. And then you hear what has happened and all the places. Then I became more confused. Because so many pastimes, so many leelas, and then I become very confused because I think it's never possible that I can keep all of this in my small conditioned mind and this and that and become more bodily conscious. But here in this small community, we are very, very lucky because we get personal training. We can clean Gurudev's room. We can massage Gurudev's lotus feet. We can cut an apple, and we can distribute prasadam, and we can do many, many services according to our capacity. There are so many services. And here we are 24/7 in this guidance. And Vrindavan becomes our home. It's not just a foreign place anymore. It's a local call. It has become, and it's becoming a local call. It's not long distance. It's not just in the books. Vrindavan becomes alive. And like this, I develop my relationship to Srimati Radhika, who is the queen of Vrindavan. And that is my desire, right? It's not a theory. It becomes a reality. It becomes a feeling. That is the and then the power of the mantras, like we read.
Really?
Yes. Look at that.
Sorry, I came in late, so I probably didn't get the gist of the whole message here. But speaking about the mantras being so powerful, one thing that has increased my feelings of devotion is the endings of each word. And I didn't know what it was about, so I looked it up. And when I realized it, it's like, okay, wow. Because Kling Krishnaya, the Y-A ending at the end of each name of Krishna, Govindaya, Gopijana Vallabhaya, that Y-A means you. And what's happening is I'm actually speaking to you, you, Krishna, or Gopijana Vallabha, you, Swamini. So it personalizes the mantra for me. It actually says, wow, how come I never saw this before? Right. But yeah, very warm feeling to know that I'm communicating with them directly. I'm saying, you're beautiful. You know, you're the form of love. Ready?
Beautiful.
Jai Shri Radhe. Wow, there comes our Shidabaya preparing the kirtan. We're now getting ready for the kirtan. And I don't know, I think 1 hour passed quickly now. And we will continue with our kirtan class by Sundaram's mercy. We will change the channel. So I hope you are all good and well and happy. And the subject has somehow inspired your heart. Maybe also some question marks, maybe also some feelings come. But I feel that these subjects are so elevated, but at the same time, by the mercy of Gurudev, we are able to somehow scratch the essence of the essence of the essence. And like Sugata Devi was beautifully explaining, go into this relationship, become more personal, and lose our fears or our ego trips, blockages, and go into the relationship with our Swamini and her beloved Mohan and all other dasis and all other Brajbasis. Wishing you a beautiful day of love and light, because today is that day here. And I mean, it has been an ongoing Diwali meditation. And yeah, today will be like kind of the highlight with so many lights and so many beautiful exchanges of love. Jai Jai Shri Radhe.